Hello everyone, myself Dilip Udani, and today I will teach you this topic, that is definition of string, accessing characters of string, and mathematical operators for string. So let's start. First of all, we will see what is a string, that is definition of string. Any sequence of characters within either single quotes or double quotes is considered as a string. Here the syntax of the string is S equals to Arman. We have created a string Arman using single quote. S equals to Darya. Here we have created a string Darya using double quotes. In both the cases, we are storing the result in variable S. We can define multi-line string literals by using triple, single or double quotes. For example, S equals to Bharat gas. This is a two-line string, and here we have created this two-line string using triple single quotes. We can create two-line, three-line or multi-line string using triple, single or double quotes. Now we will see how to access the characters of string, that is accessing characters of string. We can access characters of a string by using the following ways. First one is by using index. The second one is by using slice operator. So first of all, we will see index method, that is accessing characters by using index. Python support both positive and negative index. Positive index means left to right, that is also called forward direction. Negative index means right to left, that is also called backward direction. Now we have one example over here. In variable S, we have string named Arman. So what S of 3 will give us? See, here the index of this capital A is 0. Then after for R it is 1. Then after for M it is 2. Then after for A it is 3. And then after for N it is 4. If you will consider the forward direction, that is from left to right, you have to count index from 0 onwards. But if you are going in backward direction, then you have to count index from -1. So S of 3 will give us the output as A, because this is index 0, 1, 2 and 3. So S of 3 is A. Now S of -1. So what is S of -1? We have to go in backward direction. So we will start from -1. So at -1 we have N. So S of -1, that is equals to N. Now S of 9. What is S of 9? You can see that we have index from 0 to 4 only. So we don't have a letter present at index 9. So S of 9 will give us index error, that is string index out of range. Now we will see second method, that is accessing characters by using slice operator. So this is the syntax of slice operator. S of begin index, don't forget to write down this column. Then after N index, again we have to write down this column, and then after step. Now what is begin index? From where we have to consider slice. Now end index, what is end index? We have to terminate the slice at n index minus 1. Now what is the step? That is incremented value. By default, it will be incremented by 1. If we are not specifying begin index, then it will consider from beginning of the string. If we just not define the begin index, then it will consider from the beginning of the string. Similarly, if we are not specifying an index, then it will consider up to the end of the string. The default value for the step is 1. Step value can be either positive or negative. If the step value is positive, then it should be forward direction, that is from left to right, and we have to consider begin to end minus 1. If negative, then it should be backward direction, that is from right to left, and we have to consider begin to end plus 1. In forward direction, we have to consider the step value from begin to end minus 1, and in backward direction, we have to consider the step value from begin to end plus 1. Now we have one example based on this concept. S, that is equals to, in double quotes we have this string, that is learning C is very easy, and this is the exclamatory symbol. Now S of 1 colon 7 colon 1, what will be the output in this case? See, here the begin index is 1 and the end index is 7. So it will give us the output from begin index to 7 minus 1, that is from 1 to 6, and here the step size is 1. So it will give us the output from index 1 to index 6 by taking the step size of 1. Here the index will start from 0. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we will be having output of this one from E to N. So that is EARNIN. Similarly, S of 1 colon 7. See, here the begin index is 1 and the end index is 7. So it will give us the strings from 1 to 6, and here the step size is not defined, so it will by default take 1. So we have same output as this one. Now S of 1 colon 7 colon 2, it will give us the output from index number 1 to index number 6, but here it will take the step size 2. So it will start from this E and will take step size of 2 till this N. So we have first string as E, then after R, and then after I. So this is the output ERI. Now S of colon 7. So here the begin index is not defined, and at the same time the step size is not defined. So by default it will take step size as 1 and it will start from index number 0 or from the beginning of the index. So what will be the output of this one? That is from index 0 to index 6, and this is index 0 and this is index 6. Now S of 9 colon dash, see here it will start from index number 9 and end index is not defined, so it will print all the strings till end, and at the same time the step size is also not defined, so it will take step size as 1. So it will print the characters like this from C onwards till the end of the string. Here you can see that for this one, begin index, end index and step size, nothing is defined. So it will print the whole string, that is learning C is very easy. And in this case, s of colon, again nothing is defined. The begin index, the end index, that is not defined, and by default step size will be taken as 1. So in this case again we will be having same output, that is learning C is very easy. Now s of colon -1, here the step size is defined as -1. So what this one will give us, it will just give us the string from right side towards left side. In simple words, we can say that it will give us the reverse of the given string, that is this one. You can see that the explanation symbols, then after Y, S, A, E and so on, and at last we have capital L. So the output of this one, that is nothing but the reverse of the given string, that is this one. Now we will see mathematical operators for string. We can apply the following mathematical operators for strings: plus operator for concatenation and star operator for repetition. For example, print of this string, that is Arman, plus this one string, that is Daria. So what will be the output of this print statement? Arman and Daria, these two strings will be combined. So the output is Arman, Daria. Now print of lucky star 2. So what will be the output of this print statement? With the help of this print statement, what we can do, we can print lucky 2 times. If I will write down 3 over here instead of 2, then we can print lucky 3 times in this way. So for this print statement, the output is lucky, lucky. To use plus operator for strings, compulsory both arguments should be string type. To use star operator for strings, compulsory one argument should be string and other argument should be int type. So in today's lecture we have seen what is a string, that is the definition of the string, then after how to access the characters of strings, that is the accessing characters of the string, and we have seen two methods in this topic, that is accessing of strings using index method, and then after accessing the characters of the string using slice operator method, and finally we have seen the mathematical operators for strings, and we have seen various examples based on these concepts. Thank you for watching this video.